Welcome back to Good Day State Line. It's Friday, and that means it's Spirit Day, brought to you by Rush Creek Distilling. Visit the distillery in Harvard or find Rush Creek, where fine spirits are served and sold. Kate is here from Whispering Willow. Hello.
Hello.
Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
So it is Pet Week, and that involves a lot of different things, and that is why you're here to tell us about Whispering Willow. So tell us a little bit about it.
So Whispering Willow is a pet funeral home. We're just like a human funeral home, but we're a pet funeral home. It's a new business venture, and it seems to be really needed in our community.
Absolutely.
We've gotten lots of positive feedback, and we're just absolutely loving it.
Yeah, well, you know, like we all know pets are a big part of the family, and so knowing what to do is super nice to be there for everybody.
Right, and that's one of the main reasons why we opened it up, because our pet passed away almost a year ago today, and we had great service from the vets and stuff like that, but afterwards it was just kind of like, here you go.
Yeah.
And so we just kind of thought, you know, I've been a human funeral director for 15 years, and that's kind of my calling in life. And so I thought, well, why don't we attribute some of that to pets, because it's as equally important. You know, when you lose a pet, you kind of lose a family member. So
absolutely,
we just kind of had the idea to open up a pet funeral home and kind of take care of that emptiness after a pet has passed away.
So what kind of services do you offer?
So we really offer anything from cremation to full funerals, if that's what families want. You know, we're just here to help however. Yeah,
and I've literally never heard of a company that just focuses on pets, so I'm sure that's like a wonderful option, because pets are such a big part of people's lives in all different types of families, right? And so maybe the pet is your family, right? And that's pretty much who your person is, your pet that you call a person.
That's right.
And so having an avenue to actually go somewhere that specializes, because it's not the same.
Right.
For somebody who is a human funeral home to manage.
Right. It is. There are a lot of different aspects.
Yeah.
But you're right. Pets sometimes just are the family, and it's important to be able to grieve them just like you would a family member.
Absolutely.
You know.
Yeah. So tell us, you know, how we can get in touch with you, and you know what the process is for anyone who is looking for your services.
Visit our website. You can find us on Facebook.
You're probably always there to help people out.
We're always there 24/7.
And you can scan that QR code too. You ready to make some drinks?
Sure.
Okay. So we have some Friday the 13th inspired drinks. We have these gross looking lemons. They've been soaking in blue curacao for a couple hours, so we'll see what happens with that. So, you know, I like to blame our producers in case it tastes bad. Emily said to pour a shot of vodka in each cup, so I'll do mine. We don't measure here.
You can do mine too.
Okay. You can blame me if it's bad. It's kind of strong, but it's okay. And then an ounce of blue curacao. I think that's how you say it. Do you ever drink this stuff? Looks like windshield wiper fluid.
I've never tried to say it because I don't know how to say it right.
I think that's right. I've practiced a few times. Then we need some freshly squeezed orange juice.
All right.
Just squeezed these this morning. Put as much as you want in there. See what happens. I think they're supposed to be green, right? That's the idea? Ooh, looks delicious. You know, orange juice is delicious. I actually really enjoy the smell of orange juice.
Any oranges are good.
Right? And then top it off with some Sprite.
All right.
And a lemon. I didn't slice these right. You can blame me for the lemon. I say,
how about we just float it on top?
It's like you just heard the director in my ear. He said, why don't you just put it on top? I know you don't have any earpiece.
I don't.
Apparently that's what you're supposed to do. I did it. They're making fun of me in the back.
Yours looks beautiful.
Thank you. Here, cheers. Well, we'll cheers down here so you don't spill. Okay, I'm going in.
Ooh.
We didn't stir these.
No, we didn't. Thank you.
But it wasn't bad.
It's not bad. No.
It tastes like summer.
It does. It's kind of like a beachy drink.
Ecto Cooler. And you know what? I don't like coconut, so I feel like a lot of summer drinks aren't available for me. But I like this.
Yeah.
Whew. I like it.
That'd be a good pool drink.
Yeah. And how have you and your kids been enjoying this hot weather we've had this week?
Oh, good. But they're like my husband. They're super hot. So,
So am I.
oh gosh, sweaty all the time.
I was just telling them my oldest nephew is like so sweaty, but his mom is like not from a sweaty family. Not my oldest nephew, the oldest of that family. But anyway, when he was born, she would wrap him up in like 17 sweaters and be like, "He is an Abraham. Take that sweater off."
Yes, that's what my
you
husband
had to
said
learn
too.
that too.
Yes, I had to learn that the hard way. They just sweat all over.
It happens to the best of us. Last night we were sweating really bad in here. It's
Yeah.
not so bad today. Thank you so much for joining us again.
Thank you.
Cheers, cheers. We have another sip because it is a sweaty Friday. All right, we can post this recipe. I actually really like it, so you can make it with us. Check our social medias. Coming up next, your Good Day Calendar task, and we'll tell you what's happening Monday's show. We'll be right back.